Hello and welcome to another live broadcast of Number Station. Number Station is an online radio station that trawls the sea of kilohertz looking for shortwave oddities and amateur radio transmissions. Once again, I thought I'd do something a little different in this show, and I want to talk about Morse code. Now, we've previously come across some Morse code transmissions while we're searching the bands in previous episodes. And Morse code is something that I've always wanted to learn, but started a few times and given up a few times. Now, I have a foundation license, an amateur radio foundation license. My call sign is M7 MCU. I had to sit an exam, but Morse code wasn't part of that exam. It used to be, from what I can gather, but it's not a requirement anymore. And it's a real shame. It's a real shame, especially for me who needs focus or need a target to be able to achieve or accomplish something. And I think having Morse code in that qualification would have helped me focus no end. But it is what it is. Morse code to me has always seemed like this exclusive club. It's something that everybody has heard of. Most people know the history of Morse code, but not many people know it. They might know a few letters, SOS for example, but generally not many people that I've met anyway are fluent in it. And I would like to properly start learning it. And I'm mentioning it now because it will force me to keep going, and hopefully I won't give up. Now, like I said, we've previously come across Morse code transmissions while we scan the bands. And you can see on screen, if you're watching this on YouTube, we have a web SDR running. The usual web SDR that we use to capture and fish for transmissions. In the waterfall, we can see our signals, and you can actually spot, once you know what you're looking for, you can actually easily spot these Morse code transmissions, because they almost appear as dots and dashes in the waterfall. Let's have a quick scan to see if we can find any Morse code transmissions this evening. They were quite easy to hunt out, weren't they? And that's because, like I said, you can see them in visual form on the waterfall in our WebSDR that we're currently running. And there's a lot of them. There are a lot of people transmitting in CW, in Morse code. And I know we can find software that when we point these transmissions to the software, they can listen in and decode it for us. But I really want to understand and get to know Morse code and get fluent in it and understand. And I know also that many people have different ways of learning. Everybody is different. I know my brain best, and I know the methods that my brain will prefer when learning something new. So I've found 2 ways in which I plan to start this Morse code journey. And the first is with an app. It's with an app called Morse Mania. Morse Mania. And what I'm going to do, let's get it on the webcam again. Apologies for those who aren't watching this on YouTube Live, but this is going to be a very visual broadcast this evening. So here we go. So this is Morse Mania, and hopefully it comes on screen okay. It basically gamifies the learning process. It's what one would call a serious game. So through play, hopefully I can get to learn the basics. So let's start with level 1. It's going to give you a few letters at a time. So this is E. And it's sort of training you to listen. I can't talk and play and think at the same time. It's training you to not only learn the individual letters, but eventually it'll ramp up a gear and get you learning the patterns. And I rather feel this is where the secret to learning Morse code lies. Learning the patterns. We all know SOS as kids. The pattern for SOS. And since scanning the bands, I also know the pattern of dots and dashes when people are calling CQ, reaching out to other stations. So I think this is the secret or the key to learning Morse code well. Not only learning the letters, but learning the patterns and the patter and the rhythm of the dots and dashes. And like I said before, everyone has their different ways of learning. So I'm planning on using the Morse Mania app to do this. I also found another website that might help me, and it's called morsecode.me. And basically this is like the chat rooms of old, but instead of typing out your text to people, you key it in with Morse code. And you don't have to have a Morse code key or a paddle to be able to do this. You can use your keyboard using the space bar, or you could use your mouse, the press of the button on the mouse. So again, I always like to look for solutions or things that don't require you to have the necessary hardware in order to experience and enjoy these things. And I think morsecode.me is a great way for me to practice. Once I've learnt the Morse code or getting better at it, I think these chat rooms will help enormously. And I've found that there are various chat rooms depending on your experience or how quickly you can identify and listen and tap out each letter. So for example, channel 1, chat room 1 is for 15 words per minute, as you're seeing on screen. So yeah, we'll see where it takes me learning Morse code. Maybe you've got some recommendations. I would genuinely like to hear from the people who have been going through this journey, learning Morse code. What worked for you? I would genuinely be interested to find out. Speaking of websites, can I remind you that Number Station has a website, numberstation.co.uk, and on here you can listen to the archive of shortwave radio transmissions that we've captured in the ether, and they're played over an ambient soundtrack. Also, listeners to the station and all stations that get featured on these live broadcasts get a sticker, a listener sticker, and follow the link on the website numberstation.co.uk in order to grab yours. So let's do another scan of the bands and see what we can find this evening.
Please repeat your signal. Use your quartet, please. Спасибо. Клиневые сигналы. Отвечаю вам рапорт. Вам 5-9-5-9 Анатолий. Успехов, счастья, здоровья. До встречи, пока. Okay, thank you, my friend. Сюка, Федор Леонид, 2-0, Диана Тамара, Анатолий, прием. Servire antena va estar virada a norte. Para virar aí para o meio amigo, tinha que virar aqui para os 300 graus, mais ou menos. Mas depois que está o vento, não vale a pena. Está aqui a norte, está virada a norte. E então também estou a escutar o bem. E então é isso, ok. Pois é assim, pá, pois pronto, no fim de semana a gente já sabe como é que é, né? Aparece sempre aí o pessoal espanhol, italianos e do norte da Europa. E é sempre contexto, pá, e a gente, eu normalmente ao fim de semana só quando a coisa está calminha é que eu vou. Tirando isso, pá, testar o que é entretido com outras coisas, pá, e então...
declination is at maximum.
Yeah, all the time you gotta stick them up and get the shower head on it. Get up here, come okay. Yeah, man, yeah. It's good, like, it keeps biting the foot, she's a pain. It just gets proper done, we get the stuff off the vet, put it on, and then as soon as it's healed, she starts again.
Yeah, because she was doing that before, wasn't she?
Yeah, well, I know what it is now, it's bleach. Domestos bleach when she does the floors.
I was going to say that, because my little one fiddles all the time and I have to.
Jim can't make out what you're saying. Sorry on that one. Back to you, Stuart.
Stafford and District Amateur Radio Society has it at 145.375 MHz from 8 p.m. and on Wednesday members meet at the Wildwood Community Centre from 8 p.m. On Wednesday, Stafford and District Amateur Radio Society is meeting from 8 p.m. to listen to the talk on bunkers on the air by Morse.
In that list, we also had VE3 Delta X-Ray Victor, Victor Echo 3 Echo Lima Tango, Victor Echo 3 Bravo Zulu, and Victor Alpha 3 Delta Whiskey Hotel. VA3 DWH Portable, welcome to the net. And what's your top antenna story?
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Victor Alpha 3 Delta Whiskey Hotel. Reg, out in Whitby, portable in Whitby right now. I don't know if I have a top antenna history. At the present time, I'm running, in the apartment, I'm running 2 half sticks configured as dipole, and which is located in the hallway. And they seem to be working okay. A little finicky to tune up, but otherwise than that, I've been making a lot of contacts with that. And also in the bedroom, I've got mobile 8S screwdriver antenna, the 120 8S 120V, which is in the bedroom.
Well, nothing's changed on the 6 o'clock news, Brian. It's like it was this morning. Nothing's
ci sentiamo domani, Paolo. Attendito, in K3, CGL, TVGUR. Sì, aspetta che mi suona il telefono. Passa Fausto, riprendo il prossimo giro se rimane in cuore per salutare. Vai Fausto. Ok Paolo, allora se chiedi Francesco buona continuazione di questo e di quello che adesso insomma di domenica. Alpha Bravo. F Alpha 3 Foxtrot Alpha Bravo 5 to 9. Hi, thank you very much. Oh, this is Zulu 62 November Sugar. Sierra 0 Kilo Yankee, Bravo 5 and 9. Okay, you're 5 and 9, thank you for the QSO, ciao ciao. Lima, Bravo 8, Fox, Juliet. Echo Alpha 8, America, United Italy, Zulu 2, Green, Zulu Hotel 5 and 9. Thank you, 73 coordinates. Lima, Bravo 8. Lima station, Lima, try again, only Lima. 57, Uniform Tango Bravo 5 and 9. Coordinate, this is Zulu 62 November Sugar. I have QRM, I have QRT, I finished QRT. Thank you very much, QRT. QRT, I finished, I'm sorry, QRT. Esta zona aquí se mete para o vento não é tão quente como é mais. Ali a partir da feira para Faro e Vila Real. Aqui é mais fresquinha, esta zona aqui é mais fresquinha. E então abre as portas e as janelas no verão para ir escorrer aqui o ar e pronto é. Ligar, mas tem que ligar aqui o ar-condicionado. Para tirar aqui as umidades para e tirar também o frio, a água fria, ok?
Принято, принято, Александр. Спасибо большое, Щен. Спасибо. Ну, у нас тепло уже пошло. У нас уже минусов, не знаю, вряд ли, наверное, будет там уже не менее 15 в ближайшие, там где-то прогноз, там дней на 10 вперед. Меньше 15 плюсе вроде бы даже и не намечается.
Окей, my friend, до свидания, to you, до свидания.
Да, до свидания. QRZ, 2-0, Диана Тамара. Николай, Борис, Павел, 2-0, Диана Тамара. Арченко, Анатолий, прием. Так, имя? Анатолий, Киров. Киров я услышал, имени его не услышал. 5-9 плюс 25, Арченко, Анатолий, прием. Так, Роман 4, Николай, Борис, Павел, 0, Диана Тамара, 5-9.
You've been listening to Number Station. Number Station is an online radio station that trawls the sea of kilohertz for shortwave oddities and amateur radio transmissions. This evening, we've been looking at ways in which we can learn Morse code. We looked at the app that's free to download from the App Store called Morse Mania. And we also looked at the morsecode.me chat room designed for people to practice their Morse code through the web browser. Don't forget to visit the Number Station website to listen to more ambient shortwave oddities. If you're watching this through YouTube Live, I'd very much appreciate a subscription from yourself, please. It really does help the channel out. Thank you for watching, and I think we'll play out for the last few minutes hunting out those remaining CW Morse code transmissions that we can see in the waterfall. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon.